Hi, I am so glad that you've decided to invest in yourself and also take this leap of faith and become a Pampered Chef consultant. My name is Missy Kistomaker, and if you're watching this, I'm your director, and I am so glad that you have joined our team. You're an essential part of our team, and I really look forward to working with you and getting to know you better. You are part of a larger organization. You're part of the Nancy Jo Ryan's organization, which is the largest organization in our company and has been since we've even been tracking that for like 30 something years. Nancy Jo is huge on training and huge on helping meet people's needs. And that's why I'm super excited, because you couldn't have started in a better place. I have a director team because I'm a director, and then my director is Sandy Priesner, and so you're under her umbrella too. So you've got a lot of umbrellas. If you started under someone else on my team, then you have that as well. So you've got lots of help, lots of encouragement that you're going to get from people here local to you, and I say local, but people that you know through video, through Zoom, through social media, through however, that you've got that kind of a connection, but you've also got a much larger connection that covers the entire country. So that's amazing, and for you, for having those kinds of resources when you're brand new starting your business. Pampered Chef will be sending to you some emails from the home office emails. They'll send them all to all new consultants. Make sure you read through those and take action on what they're asking you to do. Some of it they have group training groups that you can join and get extra support from them and from other consultants in the same boat that you're in right now. And then, but they also walk you through how to do some really basic things to help you get your business off the ground and started. Another thing that Pampered Chef offers on the website is Dash, and you're going to see a lot about that. I like to call it doing awesome stuff here, but Dash is a great, it's how they've taken all of the training that you need, all the training that I need and everybody between us needs to have a successful business. And it starts with welcoming you into the company, and then it goes through product information, recruiting information, it goes through training and bookings and pretty much everything you could ever think you would need to know how to do with your business. Dash covers it. The best part about it is it's broken down into tiny little pieces. Some of the training modules only take a couple of minutes to work through. You read it, you answer it, and bam, you move on to the next one. Some of them take a little bit longer. The average Dash training only takes 5 to 7 minutes to finish. And so I encourage you, after you watch this video, to work on just knocking out the first 10 or so. And if you're on a roll and you got time, keep going. But work through them intentionally. If it says, think of why you want to do your business and what your goals would be, unlike I did when I started, where I just threw something out on the paper to see what would happen, actually think through what you'd like to get out of your business. I mean, just think through it. Quantifiable terms, what would you like to get? And I will say quantifiable. You'll hear me say that throughout your career with me, but that's just something I feel like if you have something quantifiable, you can measure it. And so we can work with that, and I'll be working with you on that a lot. So Dash is really important, so get started on that now. The new consultant program that you have signed up with, Pampered Chef has a 30-day goal period and a 90-day goal period that you can earn product. You can earn cash. You can earn Pampered Chef dollars to turn around and buy supplies or product with. So there's a lot going on right now. So really right now, open up your calendar and open up your email. Pampered Chef will have sent you, one of the emails they sent you said, your 30th day is X and your 90th day is Y. So circle those dates on your physical calendar and say 30th day so that you have it on there. 90th day so you have it on there. And then I would start looking at the week before that 30th day and the week before that 90th day. Those are the week before is about the latest you want to schedule a party to try to reach those bonus levels that they've offered you. That gives you a week to hold a party and submit the party and reach your goals that you want to reach. So I would definitely look at the 30th and 90 day. Those are very, very important. And if you're wondering like what kind of products do you earn, you can earn like $15, $25 items, at the very, very beginning, up to cookware and the knife block set, which is not little bitty and is a big, big, big deal. And if you have those in your kitchen, you will love them and you will sell them because you will love them. So anyway, make sure you mark those dates on your calendar. I have a list here because we have other training dates and you've got other training opportunities. And this is just a partial list, I swear to you, but Pampered Chef is big on training. I'm big on training. My director, Sandy's big on training, and Nancy Jo Ryan is big on training. So we want to make sure that you have every opportunity possible to get the information that you need to be a success. And so one of the things company-wide, they have a weekly action plan and a monthly action plan that's sent to your email, directly to your email. So you know when it comes out on the beginning of the month, you'll say, here's your monthly action plan. And it's broken down into weekly steps for you. So if you're trying to figure out what do I do with my business, that's a great place to start, is right there with that weekly action plan. That you get that in a publication, an email on Tuesdays called The Stir, and that's where you'll find all of that information. But you can also go to The Stir in the Pampered Chef website, and you can search for bookings, recruiting, selling ideas, anything like that you want to go. You can go there and you can find it. Another thing that Pampered Chef mentioned, I told you before, is Dash. I would spend 10 to 15 minutes a day, every day that you sit down to work your business, and I'm usually working mine Monday through Friday, so 10 to 15 minutes a day, you can work through a ton of training and really get it under your belt. I've had people before who just went through to see how much they could do at a time, and they really didn't get benefit out of it. So like I said earlier, when you're working through a Dash training, some of it takes thought, some of it is just reading it, understanding it, and you move on. So work through that 10 to 15 minutes a day, definitely. And then the other big thing is Pampered Chef offers a national conference every summer. This is where all consultants come together in person or virtually, and you get the training from the best of the best in the business. And that is a huge investment in yourself, because I went, when I first got started, I'd only been in the company a month when they started talking about national conference. And I thought, I don't think so. That's probably not for me because I'm just getting started. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Actually, that's exactly where you need to be. And that's exactly what my friend, who was my director, told me. Missy, do you want this good business to get started now, or do you want to get started later? And I went, now? And she said, then you need to go. And I trusted her, and I went. And it really did help me get a really good, solid picture of what the company was about, what they were like. And I started to fall in love with the company at that conference, and put trust in them and their leadership, because they really do have your best interest at heart. And so I like that about going to national conference. It gives you the big picture, but best of all, it gives you the best training that you can get in the company, anywhere, hands down. Those are the company, and not all of them, but that's just the big ones. The company training opportunities. Also, our team, we participate in, Nancy Jo Ryan does an all consultant training on the first Monday night of every month. And that is at, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I wanted to double check. 8 p.m. Eastern time, she runs that. It's about an hour. They cover the specials of the month, the things that are coming up, and they generally have 2 speakers on that training that are some of the best of the best. And so teaching various and sundry things. So it's really good. It's very timely. And that's once a month on the first Monday of the month. On the third Tuesday. No, so sorry. That's the first Tuesday of the month. On the third Monday of the month, on that, you've got a cook-along between me and my director, Sandy Prusner. We have a cook-along, and that's at 6:30 Eastern Time on the third Monday. So you're looking at the first Tuesday, the third Monday for those two trainings. And then every Sunday night, I have a training tidbits that runs about 30 minutes. And I teach one thing for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then the rest of the time of that is open for questions and clarification, anything that you want to know more about along those lines. It's your chance to have a very small, instead of a big organization, just a handful of us on there to just learn a little bit more about a specific topic. And if you have topics you'd like to cover on that, we definitely can do that too. And then the last thing on here that I have on my list for training is our Facebook page. I put a lot of announcements and some training as well on our Facebook page. Any of the calls, like the Nancy Jo Ryan All Consultant training on the first Tuesday, also the big cook-along training, those are all recorded and put on there for you to see if you missed it, or if you want to go back and what did they say again, and get it down again like that. So those are the things that you've got here at your hands, at your fingertips, that you can kind of go to for training, as well as for me. The last thing I wanted to cover is really just that you start with the same kit as a lot of other consultants have. You may have chosen, one of the 3 kits that are offered, and you may have chosen a different one, but you've got a handful of products. You've got a lot of potential at your fingertips, a whole lot of potential. Think about what you really want to accomplish with your business, because when I got started, because I wanted the products and I wanted something for me. We had just moved. I didn't really know a lot of people, and so I wanted something to kind of fill my time and give me the opportunity to meet people. Some people start because they have a specific income goal in mind. They have a car payment that they want to pay for, or they have a house payment that they want to pay for. A lot of times they'll say that $300 or $400 a month can make the difference, and it's true. And this has been true for years, but $300 or $400 extra a month can make a massive difference between a family losing a house, or going into bankruptcy, or having to take out excessive loans. It's an amazing difference that $300 or $400 can make. And so that's something that you might be doing this business for that. Some people start this because they want to eliminate debt. They want to knock out those student loans, or that house payment, or that credit card debt, or whatever. And they're going to use Pampered Chef to do that. You can start making payments against a debt immediately in your first 30 days with Pampered Chef. And the other thing is, some people are just looking for something fun to do. I mean, it's just, this is what they want this to be their fun job. You might have another job. This might be your side gig. And you're just looking for that other thing that you just enjoy doing. And Pampered Chef can definitely be that for you. I will tell you that when you're first getting started, things kind of come at you fast. But think of it as like an airplane. Now, riding on an airplane is a necessary evil as far as I'm concerned. It's not my favorite thing to do, but you have to do it sometimes. So, and when if you've ever been on an airplane, what happens is the pilot gets in his seat, they pull the plane away from the gate, they taxi it over to the runway, and then once they get you're in there waiting and waiting and waiting in line, and then bam, your plane is the number 1 spot and you're ready to take off. Well, the plane starts shaking and the engines start revving, and the pilots are doing stuff, and the air flight attendants are doing stuff, and everybody's getting ready. You're buckling up, you're putting your seats in your tray tables in the upright and locked positions, and you're getting ready to go. And things start coming at you really fast. And if you think things come at you really fast for the passenger, you don't know what the pilot's going through in the cockpit. Things are happening really fast. And that's kind of how your business starts off. Because what happens is, What if everything comes really fast like that and they rev up the engines and it takes a lot of energy, you get the plane up to the cruising altitude and then they can put on autopilot. They can sit back and relax because the work and to get us off the ground is done. And so that's kind of how it is with your business. When you're first getting started, you're doing training, you're talking to me, you're asking questions, you're doing trying to talk to people about getting shows scheduled. You're talking to people about if you're wanting to build a team, you're talking to people about building, joining your team. Everything is kind of coming to you at very fast and you feel like, this is too much. But just know you're going to get to your cruising altitude really a lot faster than what you think if you put in the work and the time and the energy on the front end. It's much, much easier and more comfortable to get to your cruising altitude and work that hard and get there first right off bat with your business than it is to constantly try to build, which can be exhausting. And if a plane did that, it would never get off the ground. And I want you to get off the ground. I want you to have fun with your business. I want you to get to that happy place very quickly so that you're ready just to sit back and enjoy the benefits of your business. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am so excited again to have you and a very essential person on our team. And when you finish watching this, you can just shoot me a quick text and say, "Hi, Missy, I'm done watching the video. What's next?" And then my number is 704-408-7661. And thanks again, and I'll be talking to you later. Bye for now.